Welcome back, everyone.
And we're here. So, what a match.
And we have an extra special treat for you. We're joined with a third commentator for this game. Luke Johnson joins us in the commentary box. Afternoon, Luke.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Nice for you to take a break from your playing skit. Oh no, you're out there.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah, cheers for that.
No problem.
Those of you watching, I know that you were on the stream table yesterday, but after the stream finished. So I was about to say for those of you watching yesterday, but
I would have been brilliant if the stream was on.
yeah.
Yeah. So what a treat. Last 128. These two guys. I think Sean Travass, a PR guy, just getting a couple of photos. Yeah, these two, just their style. I was saying it before. Previous match, their style of play is just going to make it a really exciting match to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be quick fire this game.
Quick
isn't
fire, yeah. Whichever way it goes, which it's going to be a treat. It's going to be really good to watch. Whether they play at their very best or not, it doesn't really matter. They're both.
They're
it's
just
still
good
gonna,
to watch.
It's going to be entertaining.
I think that helps, though. We see a couple of mistakes. We'll see some great finishes,
definitely.
some great shots.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's get off the fence. Let's pick some winners here. What are we going for?
I don't know a huge amount about Jordan. I know he plays World Rules and he's meant to be one of the top World Rules boys, but I'm going to go for Ian Ali just for price.
Yeah, because he was 6-4, wasn't he?
6-4 before the start of the
It's
match.
a big price on a very good player, yeah. So especially because Jordan, is new to the rules, although I don't think it takes much getting used to these rules coming from world rules. The other way round is difficult.
It's like you're saying though, when you're playing with the top boys, the rules don't make a huge difference.
No.
Yeah. For a world rules player as well, you don't play the skill shot. But I watched him yesterday, and he played a skill shot like it was nothing. So
Skill shot. I think people can use it as an excuse possibly if they, but I don't think it takes much getting used to the black ball rules from.
I think top players, when they're playing, it doesn't really matter what rules because they're just dishing the table. It's only when a frame goes tactically that it makes a difference.
Exactly. And top players on a good table, playing well and breaking well, there will be very few tactical exchanges.
So does the two yellows actually that are close to the reds, do they both pass to go into both corners?
Don't know if the.
That tells me they must do.
I think they both do because of the way he's gone about the start of this finish.
Yeah, he may only have sort of half a pocket to play this yellow, and he's just looking at it now.
But you only got to drop it in because he's going to take the yellow to the middle afterwards, isn't he? So
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tight.
He's just flicked the red. It obviously was tight. Yeah.
I think you had to be right behind it, didn't you?
Exactly. Yeah. He wanted to be a little bit more behind it, and then he could have controlled the white as well. Because if he would have hit it thinner, which he needed to do, he'd have gone into that red. So, Ian, not messing about. I said it'd be like this.
I was going to say it was a really good leave because he's left it Ian awkward, but he was straight after that and happy to have that chance.
Yeah. Well,
is there a chance he can go into the?
I think he'll be playing a plant.
Yeah.
Just stun back off the yellow into the bottom left, and maybe cushion first, and play the billiard with the plant.
He's going into him now.
Yeah, he's going into him. I don't know if he needs to because the.
Is it a plant though? I don't think it's quite a plant. The yellow.
Is it not?
I think it goes into the jaw.
Oh, okay. Well then, I don't know. We can't really see from here, can we?
Tricky, isn't it, from our camera angle?
Yeah.
He'd have to really hit this hard to. Oh, he's going for. Yeah, he's going to move it off the middle one.
It must be a plant.
That's a really
brilliant
good shot.
Although he's awkward now.
Bit of work to do still. He's going to have to run into this and to an extent hope for the best.
What kind of pace do you play this, Dan?
Depends if you're hitting it thin or if you maybe try and hit it thin into the pocket and get a full ball contact on the red, which will push the yellow hopefully just below the black.
Is there an argument for a double now then? Is that what he's looking at that?
Double now, possibly, yeah. It's more of a guaranteed outcome.
That's what he's
But then
playing.
he's awkward queuing. Big shot first frame. Ooh. Oh, he's also played. Okay.
Bounces? No.
No.
He wasn't trying to make the one over the pocket.
No, I don't think
that's
so.
for certain.
So Ian played quite a loose shot, and he's seems to be coming to the table with.
He's got away with it, yeah.
So we've had a particular. Well, Luke's going for Ian. I'm gonna go for Jordan just to split up the commentary box. Let's get some thoughts from the guys out there watching. Who they think is going to win this match?
Yeah, and why? Don't just tell us a name. Tell us why. I can't see how this can possibly go well for Jordan.
It's a good hit, but
Yeah, this is 1-0 Ian.
Yeah.
See how quickly Ian clears these up. He's such a quick player. I reckon this frame's got a minute left.
13:34. I'm saying.
I think it's
34.
Yeah, it's a minute only if he runs awkward.
Not sure he played that little kiss, but it's worked out okay.
Yeah, he's
So a comment from Callum Thompson. He thinks Jordan's going to win. He thinks Ian's too reckless.
Oh, Kevin Howard doesn't think Ian's too reckless because he thinks Ian's going to win the comp.
We also, in a previous game, we talked about people who are at work. Oh
wow!
Wow! That's not. That is a surprise.
Was that a kick?
It must have been.
I'd love to see a replay of that.
I think he was trying to play it off that side of the pocket, but it may have got a kick as well. He wasn't playing in the centre of the pocket because he was just trying to hold the white.
I was just about to
get the replay.
That could be really important first frame.
I like that shot choice.
I'm not sure it did kick myself.
I'm not sure it kicks, no. I don't know. I mean, he may have been trying to cheek the pocket anyway, just to hold for perfect position. Just a bit of carelessness, I think, that's all. This is certainly gettable. A shot from Ian, but he's not got it. Jordan's in. Callum Thompson, I'll rest my case. So, I was trying to say about Ian being reckless. Ian Alley, all the way, watched him play a money match in Eltham Terrace against Tony Alpin and won 15-2. Didn't miss a ball all night. Great price at 6-4. I agree. A great price at 6-4. I think it's more of an even game than that.
Yeah, if you had both these players at 5-6, you wouldn't complain, would you?
I think that would be maybe fairer. Yeah. But time will tell.
We'll come down to the mistakes, and we've already seen one from Ian. That was a bit of a giveaway. I mean, we could maybe let him off if it was a kick, but it was one that will hurt him. I know it's early, but that would be annoying.
It didn't look like an obvious kick, and to be harsh, maybe. I mean, it was a dead straight pot into the middle pocket, so even if you get a kick, it should still go in. So,
if you're talking tennis terms, so Jordan's broke Ian's serve.
Good one.
1-0.
Oh, he screwed the white straight off.
Well, that's a double fault.
So what's the plan here? Red, yellow plant, go reds. He'd have the red on the rail. You could take the red, yellow plant and go yellows. There'd still be a little bit of work with the black.
I think maybe
I'd play the plant and go reds myself.
Play the plant with a bit of left-hand side and maybe run into the black and then see how the table lies
He's gone after that one. I didn't think that shot was on.
It's reckless. Callum Thompson. He's called it.
That was a bit reckless. I didn't think you need to play at that pace.
But if he catches the red, he was trying to move the red on the right-hand side. If he catches that full ball, it's a great shot.
Yeah.
So,
but did he need to play at that pace? I think it's easy to criticise now. Who was the worst player to win a pro tour event?
So,
That's for you to decide.
Yeah.
Nasty man.
Dan, have you won one of them yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
What a tour event.
Mm.
You trying to say, Luke?
I was going to say, the worst player to win an open event. I'll probably give you an answer, but...
Yeah, fair enough.
There are no bad pro winners.
Yeah.
I'll quite happily take that mantle. I'm more than happy to take the mantle if I one day would happen to get there. A title I'd more than happily wear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, fine. I think Jordan looks a little bit more controlled, doesn't he? Although I've played Ian a few times, and he's a brilliant player. So he's the sort of person that can come back into it really quickly.
Yeah.
You know,
Quick fire.
Yeah. But Jordan just looks a bit more controlled. Like his white, cue ball, he's just started a little bit more assured.
Yeah, I kind of like your shot with the first shot he had in the two shots. It just to play that plant and just roll into the black, and he had choices then.
Yeah, just don't risk. I didn't think there was... Because I think if you push the black out, then yellows are the colour.
And they go quite easy down the rail as well. I mean, he could have quite easily got onto that ball later on. Obviously, you ideally want to get it out early. But
I like the shot he played. I really do. It's maybe question the pace, maybe, but I think if that shot goes well, it's a brilliant shot. And I think if the shot was on, then he was unlucky. To be honest, you can't. The white flying in like that was unlucky.
Yeah.
Who's commentating? It's, we've got the number 7 seed, Dan Davey, and then you've got two guys that have already lost in qualifying. Myself, Simon Webb, and Luke Johnson. So if you want to listen to shot choice and take anything from that, listen to us. Yeah, listen to Dan.
Just trying to see some results from. Just trying to have a look for you guys.
It's finished slightly awkward for Ian. He wanted to.
He just needs to get his first frame on the board just to settle down a little bit.
He's a missable, especially the way the first 2 frames have gone. Played that well. Not a good flick on the black though.
Oh, Dan's got food.
Luke's jealous.
What you gone for, Dan?
I've gone for a ham and cheese panini.
That's a good shout, to be fair.
Yeah.
I noticed he's only ordered one.
He's got another round coming.
There's 3 of us in the commentary box.
Yeah. Very selfish.
Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure what he was playing.
I didn't think the double was on.
Didn't look it. So very quickly, this first set sort of running away from Ian.
It's a tough finish though for Jordan. See just how well he is playing.
Yeah.
Dan, I'm going to let you answer Tom Coote's question.
All right. What question? So
IPA
how much of an
ball,
impact?
How much of an impact does having a good/bad cue action have at the top level of the game? Obviously, in snooker with the biggest distances, it's very important. But I don't know how about in pool.
Less, I think. A lot less. It's still good to have a great cue action, obviously, but as long as you're still on the shot, I think pool is a lot more about your brain and shot selection. You get a lot more, I think, ups and downs in a match of pool. There's a lot more luck involved running the ball. So keeping a good temper, keeping a good head. I don't think cue action isn't anywhere near as important as snooker. snooker, you have to have a great cue action, really.
Yeah, I've seen players that sort of flick the ball in with no real sort of textbook, if you like, cue action, and they would struggle and I've seen them struggle on a snooker table, and they play absolutely phenomenally well on pool tables. I think if you've got something that repeats and it does well, I think it's less important on pool to snooker.
Yeah, it's a very good shot by Ian, by the way. And he's just
Cued across that one a little bit.
Yeah, after that shot that he's just played as well, that's
got himself back in position, really, didn't he?
himself back in and then gave it away again. Yeah.
So 3 really costly mistakes in 3 frames from Ian.
Yeah, just a little, just a couple of careless ones, really. Jordan should take advantage here, play the plant down the cushion. Be careful to keep that red in the pocket.
I think if anything, play a bit harder, get the red out towards the black spot.
No,
I don't like that shot.
Wrong.
Don't like that shot at all.
Now, will he play the skill shot? I think he will.
He can still cut it, can't he?
No, he can't. I don't think he can. I think he always got the cut. Yeah, you're right.
I didn't think that shot could go wrong if you played it a bit harder and the red comes out towards the black spot.
There's no need. It was just he just had to pod it thick. That's all.
Looks
He's got
good.
the cut.
Looks good.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, as with the white slowed up, it has done.
So 3-0 Jordan. Not a great start from Ian. He's made a couple of mistakes and a couple of bad kicks as well, or in-offs. So
bit of early match tension.
Yeah, but set form, he just needs to. It'll be good for him even if he loses the set, for him to take out a good finish, even if he loses the set 4-1, just to get himself going for the next set, really. But it's Jordan's break, so he may not get the chance.
Question from Alan Welton. Which rules do you think are most difficult, black ball or world rules? It's each to their own, I guess.
I don't think there is one that's more difficult. They're just different. There's a lot of similarities in terms of an open game. It's only when it gets tactical that they're different.
Yeah, they're just different. They're not. There's no one more difficult than the other.
I don't think you need to be more skillful to play in one version or the other, or have more ability.
I think one's more exciting than the other. Not more difficult or easier, or just a bit more exciting. And in my opinion, I don't think there's a more difficult rule set.
Can Ian get a frame on the board just to settle himself? He's not expecting to win this set now. It's just a case of he needs to set himself ready for the next set, I should imagine.
Our current and 2-time defending ladies world champions just messaged me to say that she thinks Jordan's a fantastic player and superb potter, and I think she's sort of indicating that it's probably her choice for winning this match. She doesn't know Ian particularly well, so but she knows how good Jordan is. Said he's had used to a lot of pressure playing in international events, so should deal well with this. She also messaged in to say that she should be working, but she's watching the stream, minimising whenever her boss is around.
Tut tut tut.
Yeah.
It's what I used to do at work, to be fair. We used to get away with it though.
Oh, we've all done that.
Of course, Deb gets underway tomorrow, I think. She's coming up tomorrow to defend her title with a ladies' event.
So one good shot here from Ian off of 2 cushions just to get the white up. Anywhere towards a brown spot would be great. That's perfect.
Played that very well. Ian's still going to be. He's still a chance to win this set. He's only 3-1, and you can see how quickly he can win frames. But I think even if he was to break dry and lose this set, I think that frame is actually going to could be really huge for him anyway.
Yeah, of course.
It's a real good set like that.
I think what he's got to think of is now is Jordan's got at least 2 more breaks to win the match, to win the set. Sorry. And you expect him to get one of the breaks not dry.
Up to 776 watching
That's good.
on a Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah,
when everyone's at work.
A lot of people at work watching by the looks of things.
A lot of people at work, or a lot of people unemployed.
Yeah.
Unemployed with laptops and iPads.
Yeah, they're doing well though.
I'd like to know how many of those are players up in their hotel rooms who are watching upstairs.
Yeah. I must admit, I watched a bit of it this morning before I got out of bed. I share a room with Mark McGawley, and I watched my alarm went off. I'll have a look, see how he's getting on. Oh, I should go over there, really, support him.
I did it yesterday. I was watching Greg Batten versus Max, and got to the last set, and I decided to sneak upstairs because I had some snacks in the room, and I could lie on the bed watching it rather than in the arena.
Great double from Jordan. There's a bit of work to do with his finish to finish the set off, but he is good to watch, isn't he, Jordan?
Oh, didn't cue that one well.
Bit of a grimace as well, and Ian straight out of his chair, like a little whippet.
Yeah, I think they know each other really well. I think Jordan knows that he may be 3-1 up, or having been 3-1 up, but this set can get away from him quickly.
Just realised I've been talking on the mic for about 2 minutes and turned it off by accident.
Amateurs. Working with amateurs.
Question from Andy Lishak. The guys who's commentating who's the best player to play pool in England? Ooh.
Too many to pick from.
There's so many top professionals.
Yeah, there's no standout player, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We haven't got a dominant, we have a number one, but we don't have somebody that wins 50-60% of the events like a Federer in his prime or a Phil Taylor or Van Gogh, and there's no dominant. There's just, you can see on there, go through the IPA, there's loads of multiple winners every season. So, yeah, at the moment, we have a ranking system, and Mark Farnsworth's our number one, and rightly so, because he's more consistent than anybody else, but I don't think we have a standout.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
Spyros asks, are all the players from England? No, they're not. This is the IPA, it's the International Pool Association. Obviously, with it being English 8 ball, or black ball now, it's a fairly UK-based tour, with the majority of the players being UK-based, but there's players from a number of countries playing today. The Mark McGawley, who played previously, is from Norway, although he has English and Scottish background, but there are a lot of French, half dozen French, there's some
South Africans,
and I think there's I don't know, there's a good few countries represented.
Norway.
So yeah, this is, and we're obviously we're trying to push that, and we're hoping, or we will be running. We did 6 events in 6 different countries outside the UK last year, and do 6 more this year. So it is expanding. But, yeah, open to anyone. It's not just UK based.
I was listening to Kev Barton on the stream. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and he's saying that America, the USA, is starting to get some 8 ball tables in.
Yeah,
that could be massive.
And we had a chap from South Carolina watching our stream earlier on as well.
He said there's a couple of tables going over. It's not massive yet, but if it takes like they do with 9 ball, then it could be brilliant.
laptop on at work, and cricket on Sky Go. Great way to spend the afternoon while the boss is out of the office. What's the score in the cricket? I presume we're talking about the T20, England-India.
John from America is still here as well.
Are you still here?
Good to see you're still here.
Appleton is playing in the tournament. That's Andy Appleton, who is Darren's uncle.
So this should be the first set.
First set to Jordan, yeah. So interesting, we had a sort of mini tactical exchange, and Jordan did come out on top there.
Yep.
I was speaking to Jordan yesterday. I said, like, you'd be amazed. Played before in. I used to play some World Rules tournaments that were close to me, and if you play at a decent level on good tables, you can be 5-6 matches into a tournament or in a final, and you realise you've only really had one tactical frame all day.
Yeah.
You know, if you're playing on good tables at a good standard, it doesn't really come into it. I don't think. Not much. Not enough for it to be an excuse. You know. These guys make a bridge like snooker players. Is this a UK trait? The USA 9-ball players all do the finger circle thing. Well, maybe. I just don't think. I think maybe the circle finger thing, because the white ball's so much bigger in American pool. Maybe you can afford to do that a little. I don't really know.
Cues are a little bit bigger as well, aren't they? Bigger tips and
cues are a bit. Yeah. Don't really know.
So what Ian needs to be careful with. This black could travel towards a.
Yeah, you could call that.
There you go.
Yeah, good call. That's come
I
out
don't
okay.
think he really looked at it that well, to be honest. It's come out well.
Jordan, former world junior champion in World Rules. I think he's a former double or triple world junior champion in World Rules. He's about my age, so used to.
Was he playing in the seniors this week?
We have a comedian in the box. No, but his hairline is very similar to mine and Ian's, actually. It's trendy these days to be, bald in your 20s.
And supporting the beard. It seems like everybody on the stream. That's the way this year.
It's more. I think it's because we're so grateful to be able to grow hair anywhere.
If only you can convert it to the top of your head.
Let's show it off. Yeah.
This should be a routine clearance here for Ian. Just need to stun out towards the middle of the table now.
I thought he maybe would have tried to play this one at the top. Leave the yellow that he's about to play now until last. But maybe it would have been the... Because he's going to have a little bit of traffic on the way back down. He should be fine. But it's just a little bit more difficult than...
Does he need to get close to the black? Could he leave the white in the middle of the...
I think he's got a gap to screw up down the right side of the table, so he should be fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Played lovely.
Played it well. I mean...
So Ryan Jones has booked a day off work just to watch the pool today.
Good lad.
Arena filling up a little bit again. I think it's another change of sessions. I think there's some of the other qualifying matches and doubles are going on, so it's probably maybe 25-30 people watching on the sides. You can't quite see on the stream.
Ian going with a cut break, interestingly.
Yeah. If you're in the Bradford area at all, then come in and have a watch. There is it's free entry. So we're at the Bradford Hotel in Bradford, right in the centre.
believe there's some players programs as well. If you want to pick up a program on the way out,
£2.
Yeah, we'll even get Dan to sign one for you if you want him to.
and it'll be
Your
worth
head's gone.
£1.50.
I'll take that.
So it's the red next to the black that's is the key to this finish. He's going to try and
Yeah.
move it now. He's got a good angle for that.
Yeah, I think
he
he's
has,
played that
yeah.
really well. Yeah, he's straight into it. As we say, getting your bad ball early.
Played that
That's
very well.
Come out very good.
Couldn't have come out better.
Yeah, that's.
Quick stun across the table towards the brown spot.
They're seeing what I was talking about earlier with Ian. He's a very quick fire. He can rattle off the frames. I think maybe sometimes. Somebody said earlier that he's a little bit reckless sometimes, but it's easy to be tagged reckless when you play quickly.
Yeah.
There's lots of people that play slow that, play bad shots. They don't get called reckless, I think, just because you play quickly. Doesn't necessarily mean you're reckless.
And then some people will see the game quicker and have that quick rhythm, and that's the way. If they slow down, they play worse. So
Yeah,
it doesn't make the shot choice any more or less reckless.
that's right, yeah. I always argue about, I don't want to get into that, I'm going to, about people say Ronnie O'Sullivan's the most naturally gifted player or the greatest of all time and all that sort of. Well, I just think Stephen Hendry's definitely the greatest of all time because Ronnie O'Sullivan plays quicker and with a bit more flair, he gets that label. Well, for me, Stephen Hendry dominated properly, which Ronnie's never done. Dominated properly for sort of 10 years, and he just did everything that Ronnie does, but slightly slower. And he wasn't a slow player, but he just did everything.
I've never been a fan of that question. Just simply, why do you need to pick one? Why do you need to compare?
You don't need to pick one. Actually, you're right. Yeah, but it annoys me when people say it's definitely Ronnie, and if Ronnie had Hendry's attitude, Ronnie would. Well, he hasn't got Hendry's attitude.
And that's the game. That's part of the game.
If my auntie didn't marry so and so, she wouldn't be my auntie. It doesn't matter, does it? He hasn't got a great temperament. That's all part of it.
See, I disagree. I think Ronnie is. The only reason why I say that is I think the standard's a lot higher now than what it was.
No, I don't agree. I don't. I think the tables are easier now. The balls are... The pockets are slightly bigger. I think I don't know. It's hard to...
I definitely think the standard's improved a hell of a lot. The amount of centuries people are getting these days...
Maybe the
they're never
strength
really
in
getting
depth has improved, but I think the standard at the very top hasn't.
I think a good way of looking at it, if Hendry was still at his peak now, I don't think he'd be dominating in the same way because of the strength and depth.
Don't know. If Hendry was at his peak now, he'd definitely still be number one by... Yeah, he would. Yes, he would. Has he hit it too hard? Has he hit it too hard? No, he's good, he's fine. He's actually a very good snooker player. I think he went to Q school a couple of times, didn't get through, but he's obviously at that level where he feels like he can compete.
This is tricky, this shot, just to hold for the black into the bottom right corner.
Yeah, you don't really want to...
Can he use the red as a holder, though?
If he just rests on the side of it.
It's just
Doesn't
whether or
snap
not he needs
himself
to play this with a bit of stun or a bit of,
Good afternoon, Billy.
Good
Played
shot
that
from
well.
Ian. (3-1), 3-0.
3-0, yeah. Quick fire. Have we had we had a deciding set match on the stream first up? Oh, Greg Batten versus Max, didn't we? Have we had a deciding frame yet? Are we going to make an early call on that? This is
Don't think we have we?
This is a 3-2-3-4-3 match.
Don't think so, no.
That's what I'm rooting for.
I'm sure we will get one.
Be nice to get the tension, wouldn't it?
Was the world final last year a deciding frame?
Yeah, deciding frame, deciding set. Yeah,
And the doubles went to a shootout as well.
shootout.
didn't it?
Yeah, it was a break and finish from Gaz in the final.
Oh, I remember that because Gaz went out of position, didn't he?
Yeah, had a
Managed-
couple of nudges.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over 800 now on a Wednesday afternoon.
Can we get up to that 1,000 mark, do you think?
Yeah, let's tip it over. I think we must have flown past that last night. I think
Do we?
9:30 was our peak
9:30
yesterday.
so far. Come on.
That's gonna ramp up as the week
we'll
goes
Tell
on.
your work colleagues to get on the computers as well.
We'll double that easily. So, last year, the Marsh Hibbert final had over 2,000. So I'd expect to get up to 3,000-4,000.
Just been told we had 22,000 views yesterday.
Views?
Yeah.
Funny.
The standard tour event, I believe, is somewhere in the 100,000 mark.
That's pretty impressive.
And I'm told that each one of those views was an average of, or the average for those views was 22 minutes.
Proper views then, okay.
Proper views, yeah.
India 54 for 1 after 6
It's a bit
overs.
short here. Should be okay. It's a bit short though.
Yeah, he's fine. So 3-1. Who's break next?
It's
Jordan's.
Jordan's by looks of things.
I always like to look at it. If you're Jordan here, you're one dry break away from winning the set.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so on these tables at this level. For Jordan to break a clear twice and Ian to have a dry break is not that unlikely. So you're still well in this set, you know. And if you could somehow nick this set to go 2-0 from, well, that's hard to take.
Do you think players are break running or break dishing enough to think like that? Think of it as a break of serve? What do you think?
You've got to have a positive mental
Yeah.
attitude. You've got to try and think like that.
Yeah. I think it would be an interesting thing to keep stats on break dishes for a full season or a full tournament, just to see what sort of percentage players are
It's
going
a
at.
brilliant break. It deserves a ball.
Deserves a ball, but Ian's on nothing.
Nope.
So, yeah. Little smirk from Ian there, as if to say, you've got away with that.
Looks like the debate on snooker players is getting heated. Let's wrap that one up and let's concentrate on Paul, shall we? Let's have some debates on who you think is going to win this tournament. Who's the top man this week?
I think Ian's had a little double kiss there, so I think he's left the yellow into the middle now.
It'll be a tough finish here, though. Needs to. So that's a good shot, yeah. So basically, Jordan's going to need to. He could get down there now, actually, into this bottom right-hand corner. If the yellow to the right of the two yellows goes,
Just passes, yeah.
They both go to the left, so I think the bottom one goes to the right. So if he gets straight on, there's a nice little area for him to play on in there. It's just a case of whether he leaves it. Oh, he's played. That surprised me, but
no, that's
I think it's a good choice.
understandable. Understandable, yeah.
It's a good choice depending on the outcome of this shot.
Yeah.
So a couple of predictions. You've got Simon Ward, Mark Farnsworth, Marshall Farnsworth.
I want to see some. We've had a lot of predictions, and it is obviously the consistent winners It's
Oh,
good.
wow,
It's a good choice now. It's the consistent winners that are getting picked, and rightly so. I think it's going to come from. I think the winner will be someone that's won tour events or is a regular winner on the tour. But who's everyone's dark horse? Who's going to who from the qualifying is going to make the furthest run into the tournament?
Yeah, let's maybe make a. I want predictions for people that a dark horse that you might not necessarily going to win it, but get to a quarter-final or a semi-final that is at least 50-1. Anyone out there who you think's at least 50s, who on Coral's website now, 40-50-1, who you could see potentially in the semis, and why?
I'll make one, and I'm saying this without knowing his results from yesterday, so this could look silly because he could already be out. But my prediction is Corey Reese.
Yeah, Corey's still in. Spoke to him this morning.
He's playing Yannick Beaufils at 1.
Oh yeah, you remember you saying now? Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks relaxed. He's sat in the front row to the left of us.
So we've got a few predictions already. Dunster, Croxton, Jake Newlove, Toby Bolt, Arthur Dad.
Arfan's a good shout.
Yeah, good shout, yeah. Buzzers could go well. I think they're on about Brian Halkrow. John Chambers, Jez Graham.
John Chambers is a
Hold on,
great
that's
shout.
from Jordan Graham. There's bias there, surely. What's the first prize? Mark McGawley. Right, back to the action. Oh, that was a heavy contact. That was a kick.
Yeah.
No, that was.
He may not
Just
have
Does
stopped.
the yellow pass?
I think it goes, but it's not.
No,
maybe
half a
not a
pocket.
full
He may
pocket.
just play a. He may just play a plant.
First prize is £10,000, Marky boy.
But more importantly, the trophy and title of world champion.
Callum Thompson, Dan Davey.
Played that into.
Dan Davey. No, that's far fetched.
Callum,
mean
not
dark
sure.
horse?
You might want to get them get Specsavers, but you know, he's not.
Ian 50s. Ian Alley's 50-1, yeah, good shout. Bolt 66s.
See, John Chambers, I don't think he's even in the betting, and
That's actually perfect. It's going to be 3-2.
3-2, and like you said, one dry break away from Jordan being favourite for the set.
Yeah. Yeah, or one mistake even. You know, if Ian breaks and is in amongst the balls and just maybe they don't come out great for him. It's at top level. 4 frames in a row isn't that unusual. Luke Sanges. I think this is the beauty of it. There's so many people you can make a case for that are going to either that can win it or that can at least get themselves to a quarter or a semi-final.
You can see we just changed cameras. You can see the guys in the background there. There's Corey Reese, my pick, with his back to us. And you can see the other matches happening in the background. There's a lot of players because of the doubles. This doubles are on at the moment as well. So yeah, there's
Craig
one of the
Marsh on his phone.
yeah, one of the bookies' favourites there, Craig.
Last year's finalist. What's the deciding frame? Ian with a cut break again.
Kevin Howard, John McAllister at 20-1. It is a good price.
Nothing down. Nothing down.
So he's going to be looking at reds.
He'll be looking at reds. The yellows are tied up all over the place. 2 at the top don't go, 2 on the side. So he's.
I think you called it. You
Probably-
called it, Dan.
Probably one good pot down the rail, the one at the top. Makes a good pot there, and he's a big and he's
That's
straight
perfect.
after it, as
Straight
good players
after.
do.
Yeah.
And he's perfect on it as well. Absolutely plumb on it. Makes this, and they're there. It's a good shot.
Very good. Very confident stroke.
He's still got to be a little bit careful because the red by the black only goes to the, it's not. It goes to the bottom left and top
Doesn't
right.
want the
But
kiss on the yellow here.
is that to slow down?
He's
I
okay.
think he's okay. Can he play this into the middle, or does he? play
Yeah, I
it to
think
the
he's had a
top?
quick look.
He really wants to take these. He'd be annoyed if he doesn't, because it's a real chance to not kill the match off, not at all, but to nick this set
That's a
would
very
really
good shot.
hurt. And maybe just drop this in dead weight.
Well,
Dead weight. Doesn't want to
could
go
come on
into
and off the top
yellows.
cushion. Dead weight, good call.
Before you know it, we're into a deciding frame, and Jordan is breaking.
Has the break and won the last. Was it 3-0 in this set?
It was 3-0 in
yeah.
this
So
set,
yeah,
yeah.
so 1-3 on the trot. Momentum's with him.
Yeah. All the pressure's on Ian.
Ian's not really done a huge amount wrong to get us back to 3-0. Like you say, it's just...
No, he was put in a snooker, wasn't he, by Jordan in the last frame, which he should have got out of, really, but didn't. But he hasn't made any proper mistakes to go. He hasn't missed any balls, has he? To go 3-3 all from 3-0.
No.
And now he's sat in his chair. He's hoping for a shot.
Hate to say it, it's almost like you know what you're talking about, Dan. You called this at 3-1. You said that he made a mistake, I think, to allow the 3-1, and then one dry break, and
It's just an experienced commentator.
experienced commentator.
What happens when you sit around doing nothing all day?
What a huge frame this is. The difference of 2-0 or 1-0.
Oh, it's a massive break.
and
He's
it's
got
gone in
kicked it off.
Oh wow!
And it was a great white as well,
Look
because
at
he's
the
pretty much
sitters
stunned the
as
white
well.
back to the brown spot, and it got kicked in off.
So if Ian takes these out like we probably expect him to, he's got a great chance. Do you think the fact that Jordan's come back to 3-3 and had the break is now working against him?
Yeah, he'd have rather lost it 4-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But these are right. The reds are easy. The yellows are quite easy, especially because you've got 2 shots.
Yeah.
Fluff these up and it's going to destroy you.
Yeah.
I often find when
There's
they're like
almost
this,
more pressure on the balls when they're this easy.
Yeah, I mean they're not absolute gimmies. You need to figure out the route, and you need to, but it's a chance that you should be taking. I mean,
So
that
he
was a
chose-
good first.
Yeah,
He played
he
that.
chose to put the yellow safe.
It was a good first shot. I think he's going to clear the 3 down the bottom of the table first, and then go up table for the 4.
he wants to just make sure he could stun past it. I thought he was going to come off the top cushion. He's played that well.
Played that well, yeah. Just slightly hamper queuing.
Just going back to that betting, I think you could probably back 5 or 6 players and still be nowhere near.
You
Because
could,
it's just so open.
yeah. So,
Expecting to mop these up now.
yeah.
So which one would you leave for your last ball then, Dan? You're going to leave the one to the top left or the one in the middle of the table?
I'll try and get on the one to the left of the white ball now, next.
He's overscrewed that slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have just played it into the middle of it, but it doesn't really matter. It's fine. So, yeah, you just need to screw up table off this red. He's got quite a big margin for error. It's the only thing that can go wrong is if he sort of overhits it and goes towards the yellows in the middle of the table, but I don't expect him to.
Oh, he's not played that great.
It's just a nervy shot, isn't it?
I thought he was going to snooker himself for a second.
He sort of stunned it instead of playing it with a bit of size.
He was scared of doing what I said. He was scared of going towards the blue spot.
He was
He's
okay
got
though.
it.
He's played that really well.
Got it? No,
Still quite close.
He's
no,
okay.
he's fine. He's fine. So 1-1. If he'd have just hit that a fraction harder, he'd have been snookered.
Yeah.
Yeah, as it was drifting down, I thought he was going to.
Emma Sanders, what price is Craig Lake in? Go to coral.co.uk. Be on there. It's probably, I'd probably guess around 25s, something like that. I have looked at the betting. No, he's not right at the very top. He could beat anybody on his day.
So looks like David Thompson's cleared out 40-1. Is it me or was Mark Farnsworth? He's been backed in. He's backed into 5-1, or was he?
He was 13-2
Yeah,
yesterday.
he was,
Yeah,
yeah.
he backed into 5-1.
Let's have a look.
Now you got Gareth Hibbert at 7-1.
I don't know if it's changed, but at the start of the tournament, before the balls hit, as in just before the tournament started, Mark had the most money on him, but they stood to lose the most money if Jordan Shepherd won.
Okay. So he's been backed right in as well. Jordan is now 8-1. I
Yeah.
think he started off
So yeah,
at least 10s, wasn't he?
he was 10s yesterday,
Yeah.
and he must have come in from wherever he started because of the money that had gone on him. So there's a lot of money going on for Sheppy.
It's quite interesting. Jordan Church is 12-1. Ian Ali still 33-1. He's one set all here, and he's 33-1.
Lee asks, "Is this cloth being used for all events?" Yes, this cloth is here for the season, and hopefully beyond. And
For at least the season.
for at least a season, and hopefully other Black Ball events are going to follow suit. There's a few things working in the background, but with other organisations, so we'll wait and see. But hopefully others will adopt it, and Black Ball will have its own identity. What odds is Scott Gillespie? 33-1. It's a funny game because so I screwed that one straight in. I was about to say it's a funny game because it's 1-1. Ian was very close to being 2-0 down in sets, yet he's the one that's he's now, because of the last frame, sitting there probably much more comfortable than Jordan.
He more comfortable than if he'd won 4-0.
And more comfortable than if he'd won 4-0, yeah.
Strangely.
So for all of you interested, they've now got a doubles outright on the Corals website as well.
Okay.
Very surprising, actually. So last year's winners, Gareth Hibbert and Dean Shields, they're 14-1. They're like 8th favourite.
Who's the favourites then?
The favourite is Mark Farnsworth and Chris Bowron.
What about Craig Marsh and Corey Rees?
They are 10-1. So you've got Arfan Dad and Jason Twist at 8-1. Clint Ianson and Jordan Church at 8-1. Scott Ross and Scott Gillespie 8-1. There's some real. It's really difficult to pick, but being defending champions, they've not really got the respect there, have they?
No, not at all.
No, that's value for money. It really is.
Because to be honest, the doubles is not always about. It's not two big players playing together or two big names. It's how you gel as a partnership.
Completely.
And they've obviously proven that they gel very, very well.
I think sometimes if you play with two really good players, but you don't really know each other, you decided to go with each other just because you know they're good players. I think sometimes it's nice to have the partnership, knowing you're really good friends.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
then you sort of care less about the match as well.
Yeah, you'll never feel like you're letting your partner down as much.
Completely.
I think when you much better friends, and if you don't know each other that well, or if you're with somebody that you'd be classed as a superior partner, maybe you feel like you're letting them down as the weaker player. Maybe it's an interesting format, Scotch doubles. It's something I really do enjoy playing as a bit of fun.
There's definitely some value to be had in them doubles games, I tell you.
Where do you think the best place to break from is? Do you think hitting the second ball gives you a more controlled break? I don't. I think on a good table, I think there's an argument for the cut break on a slow table.
My view on the cut break, and because I play, still playing some international pool one frame shootouts, I like the cut break in that form because you're less likely to scratch off the break. You're not guaranteed to get as good a split, but when you're playing one-frame shootouts and the pressure's on, and in B team pool that I'm playing in, people aren't taking out finishes. They're under a lot of pressure and nerves are there. So I kind of was taking the gamble that if I didn't make a ball, I'm probably more likely to get back to the table and be able to sort of counter clear, if you like. But in tournament play, for me, just hitting that front ball square on.
Definitely. I mean, look at this break from Jordan.
It's a huge break.
He's hammered them. Ian's side breaking at the moment, and Ian, as far as I can remember, hasn't really got a great split, or hasn't, had the success that Jordan's had. I think if you're on a really good table and you want to, I think the only way, really, it's a better shot than it looks, is to play, is to hammer them. You've got to.
Yep.
But you don't have to try and hit them as hard as you possibly can, but smash them from the front. How you generate your power, whether you want to put your whole body behind it or whether you want to just concentrate on hitting them flush, and that's a different argument. But I don't think the cut break for me.
That's a very poor shot.
He's left himself the wrong angle.
He's left himself straight, I think.
Yeah. I think that was the problem with taking them in that order. You had to leave yourself perfect in this
Just
one.
quit on that last shot.
I think he can probably run this through just enough to be able to get a shot at the back.
To leave a cut, yeah. He just can't get right up table like he wanted to.
Oh,
a double.
That's a great shot.
Great
It's
shot.
unlucky. He's not on it, is he?
Cushion first, rakes of left-hand side.
It's amazing how quick the game changes. Jordan was cruising at one set up, winning the first set 4-1.
So he is totaled. Just called it. But I think he's looking at your shot, Dan.
Yeah, rakes of left-hand side, I think. It should go close. It's there.
Yeah, great shot.
He's changing from the side break. He's going straight in front of him now. Had enough of the side break.
And he's got a better split and a better break.
Yep. He's been listening. He's a player and a listener.
Did you see, in the it going to cricket and players listening to commentators in the Big Bash, they mic up some of the players, so they talk to the commentators during the game.
Yeah.
One of the commentators started telling one of the team about one of the players on the pitch, so sort of saying, "Oh, this bowler goes really well against this batsman." So he then next over he was on and got him out. And it was like the commentators were sort of, and it was really bad. Really, it's naughty. It shouldn't be done.
Coaching.
Yeah. We shouldn't be allowed to tell the players what shots to play.
No.
And that's kind of what was happening.
Well, Ian's listening to commentary in his ears.
Yeah.
He's got the
absolutely.
earphones in.
Well, he's not listening to us though, Libby.
No, that is true. That is true.
So if this yellow goes past up into the top right corner, then this is as good as frame over.
We can talk a good game, Simon.
Yeah. I've been asked what odds is Dan for the tournament?
I think Dan was 20-1, wasn't you, Dan?
16s now.
16s.
They must have seen how I got on the flyer.
It's not a good shot from Ian.
Yeah.
So I think he can still cut this in, but it's a lot thinner than he wanted, and he's going
Just a bit
to losing the
careless
white a little bit.
again. Yeah, he was always going to be going towards there, so I don't know. It's getting on the next ball afterwards. So that was a good shot, but
It's the
What's
lack
he
of
on
control that it brings. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Can't
mean, he had no
expect to be on
choice. He had no choice to send the white all over the place because
It's
he had
still
to.
okay. Still absolutely. If he plays it off the side cushion, the yellow's going to come again towards the black spot. If he just stuns white where it is.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's a good
That's
shot.
a really good shot.
I wanted to bring it out a little bit more. He's slightly awkward queuing, but I think it's a
No
What?
ice tech. Jump shots are not allowed in pool. 9 ball, but not 8 ball.
good shot from
well
Ian.
played.
It's a good shot. Pressure shot at 1-all in the at 1-1-1-1.
There's a good clearance in the end.
It's some exciting pool being played. There's some mistakes, but some great recoveries. And the last few frames have been very impressive. Some of these shots they're pulling out.
So that would be, yeah. I mean, you know, all right. In theory, a Mark Farnsworth at his very best with his white on a string wouldn't play any of those shots because he wouldn't get himself into trouble in the first place.
Wouldn't need to, yeah.
But this is probably more exciting.
Yeah. So we just need to let Mark know that he needs to start just throwing in a few loose positional shots just for the entertainment value.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Not the best split this time. You think he'd want yellows, but they're not great. And there's no real opening ball. Well, maybe the one over the right middle, but then where's he go after that? So, tricky.
Yeah, messy table.
He wanted to have an angle on the one by the black to be able to screw up, I think, into either the two on the left or the two at the middle, but he's got neither, so just a containing shot. It's a pretty good shot as well.
Well, I think that might be touching ball. If it is, it's an easy safety shot for Ian.
He can't do too much with it, though.
It's not touching.
We'll see here just how much difference it really does make that Jordan isn't over familiar with the rules. I don't think it really will make much difference because this isn't one of those sort of frames, even though they've got a pocket covered. It's a lot more straightforward, these rules. You can just expect Jordan to push the yellow into the red in front of it and then try and put Ian's other red right on the cushion, and then so that his two yellows near the middle pocket both go. And then kind of over to you, Ian. You know, if you want to find a clearance from there, then fair play. But
you know, he's taken a more aggressive option.
he wants to excite
Oh,
the
here we
fans.
go.
Nah, he's got the easy 4-ball plant.
Just the easy 4-ball plant. He needs to control the white, get the yellows out, finish perfect. No problem.
He needed to play that with topspin. He hadn't thought about that.
Sort of rushed that for me.
That was all what was going to happen, though. He needed to play it with top.
I think he's still on the top one.
If he is, he can stun into the red and hold for the yellow, but it's tricky.
Jack up, though, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe. But if he plays it plain ball and cannons the red just above it, maybe trace aside, then you're on the cushion. That's a tough shot.
Paul
So
Robertson, at what point did you get paid out? Is it last 32? It is last 32. 150. 400 last 16. 1,000 for the quarters. 2,000 semis. 4,000 runner-up. 10,000 to the winner. What is the name of this type of pool? It's English pool.
Oh, this could be close. No. Okay,
So,
it's good leave, really good leave.
Yeah, I think he's left Ian
Does the ball, does it go to the top? Dan's having a little look.
Or maybe into half a pocket.
Oh, that's nasty then.
Horrible shot to have to play.
Can he just rest on the ball on the bottom rail?
He can, yeah.
What I would be
He
playing.
can, because even if he leaves Jordan the yellow, he's not getting on the other yellow.
Yeah. What I would play is the red next to the black. Just play it half ball and leave the white at the top of the table. 'Cause he's got no cut on the middle. That's what he's played, but he's sort of screwed into it a bit too much, really.
Yeah, I mean, he's still big favourite for the frame, I'd say, Ian, from here, but I suppose he's... If Jordan could even just cover the pocket, just for, you know, just to try and buy himself a bit of time, probably wouldn't have minded if that stayed out.
Where does the black go if he does pot this yellow? He might have to play into the black now with rakes aside. Loads of right hand side. How's your...
Certainly, Ian looking favourite to make this 3-1. He's missed the cut, and this is a good chance for Ian. Needs to. He's only got one red next to the black, which I think probably goes into the right middle. So they're all there. It's just a case of taking them out in the right order, really, and punishing the mistake. Doesn't want to leave this one on the bottom too late. Maybe would like to get rid of that early.
Yeah, he's not got a good angle on the reds in the middle now to get on it.
Yeah.
I quite often think with the one on the rail like this, you don't really want to be playing it with any pace. So it's like, what are you going to be playing on after it is quite often my thoughts.
Hello, Ian Norris. Yes, it's me, Daniel Davey, with Luke Johnson and Simon Webb. So, I think...
So he may be leaving the one on the rail now for his last ball. In fact, I'm pretty certain he
He's
is.
only just come far enough, I think, for that. This is the thing about... Right, you know, it's just about taking the balls in the right order. And I don't think he
needs
has.
to be high on this one into the middle.
I don't think he has, but I think his first thought was to play the one on the bottom rail, but he finished with an angle that was no good and had to go away from it, and then he sort of reset, I think.
He's fine. He's just made it a tiny bit more difficult for
long as
himself.
he's
Don't
not
be
straight.
straight. Don't be straight. And he is dead straight.
He's dead straight, but he's still going to have a shot on the black, isn't he?
Do you top it through and play it into the middle or up the top?
No, screw it back and then cut it into the left middle.
Could he screw back, play off the yellow, and flick the white out? I don't know if the yellow's tight enough to the rail to do that.
Yeah, we won't really know, but
But it's not worth the risk, I don't think. Just back your queuing.
Middle or top?
I'd go middle. I like a cut.
Depends what day of the week it is.
Oh, he's
Great
cued
shot.
that really well.
Yeah. Flicked his cue up as well
Yeah.
afterwards. Just
Was that just to say I think that white's going close or?
No, I think that was
No.
that's a way of punching the air without punching the air, I think.
Okay.
yeah, I think that was a sort of a come on, sort of
Come on, Ali.
without saying, "Come on, Ali." Is that what you're saying? That's the black. Let's not sing. That's the last thing people want. Right, so Ian again 3-1 up in a set. He's going to polish this set off, or is he going to? We're going to go back to a decider again. Ian's in the position now where he's got 2 breaks,
Yeah. And the way the last set went, he's going to be giving this everything. There's not really,
and he
you know.
breaking from the front again as well. Which and look at the
great
results. I had a question earlier about what's the best way to break. Well, this to me on this particular table has proved there's only one way to break.
Yeah.
Because Ian started with a cut break, wasn't going very well for him, and he's changed, and now look at them. So Ian again, he's straight down, knows what he wants to do.
No.
So
Okay.
Dan, looks like Ian Norris misses your impressions. Do you want to give us a couple? What about a Chris Eubank for us?
It's not.
Give us a Chris Eubank, just
No,
a little taster.
Would you
No, we're here to watch the pool. It's not necessary to.
Chris, would you look to develop the yellow on the left-hand side, or would you try and play on it?
Personally, I would be. It's all down to personal preference, in my opinion, but let's concentrate on the pool.
There you go.
So Jordan's got an opportunity with the angle he's been left to go straight into that red-yellow on the left-hand side. He's trying to open all three. He was trying to catch that half ball, and he would have opened all three up in one
If
shot.
the red goes into the bottom corner, then he's only a double away from.
I don't think it does though.
Well, I'm right behind it. I think he's got like half a pocket.
Oh,
If
okay.
that double had gone in, that was maybe frame over.
But he's moved the red away, which makes it easier to get on that on Ian's awkward yellow now. If he chooses not to move it, he might be on it now.
I mean, he's going for
In
it
fact,
now.
He is on it now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
It should be set over now.
Should be.
Yeah.
Down for these two down here, and then back up for the yellow at the top as your last ball.
Just doesn't want to be careless and leave himself straight again. Not that it won't be too much of a problem, but it was a little bit straighter than he wanted, but it's worked out well.
It's absolutely fine.
And that's
Two
the
sets
set
to
to
one.
Set over.
So next match-up, I've just been handed the sheet from our chairman, is those of you that were asking for some Scots on the stream. We've got a doubles match, Shepherd and Allen versus Rooney and Fernie.
What a break. That's the break of the tournament.
Incredible break.
Sorry to interrupt, but it made me jump.
He's wasting no time clearing these up as well.
I think he's going to play the skill shot for the fans as well. He has.
I'll tell you what, that is some doubles game, that. Jordan Shepherd and Jeff Allen versus David Rooney and
It's not
Ross
Jordan
Fernie.
Shepherd and Jeff Allen.
Must be.
It's not, no. I think
It is. No, I've just double checked. It is Jordan Shepherd and Jeff Allen.
Is it really?
Yeah, the rules may have been slightly. Well, Kev just said they're an international pairing. For those of you that don't know, it's supposed to be pairings from the same country. Although Dan is playing with a Norwegian Scot.
Norwegian Scot from Milton Keynes. We picked him up from Milton Keynes. I'll have none of that. No, I think the problem was, because the doubles is a side event, it is when playing with people from your own nationality. Here we go, Jordan. Here we go then. No.
Did
When-
rush that clearance a bit though, didn't he?
Yeah. When playing with somebody of your own nationality, there were 8 or 9 Welsh pros
Yeah.
and not enough. Like pretty much all of the Welsh players are pros. So that's just not fair, is it? So
No, I don't really have an issue.
It's an
with it.
open
I don't
doubles
have an
comp,
issue.
isn't it?
Yeah, I don't have an issue. Just as we're touching on doubles, I just had a message from Connor Jones because we were saying about pairings. I think kind of if you know each other well, it can be an advantage. He was saying he made the semis last year with Tom Ford, so and they'd never met before, so obviously that worked well.
fair enough. I think Connor Jones should have to go with Connor Jones.
Yeah,
Connor Jones Notts and Connor Jones Oxford.
There we go. Yeah.
it would save confusion in the draw.
So Ian looks a bit
If he's straight, he's perfect here. Just draw it back a few inches.
Yeah. He's more confident here.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're just like, exciting as it is, you know, they are making a few mistakes each. But you kind of forget that, didn't you, when it's fast and furious?
Yeah. And you said before that was an absolutely monster break, and you know, one mistake and it cost him the frame.
So it's interesting to know who backed Ian Ali at the start of the match.
There's
6-4.
There's a long way to go still.
Yeah, let us know if you had a bet on Ian. That's 6-4. I presume you won't let us know if you had a bet on Jordan at 1-2.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet, no. Didn't connect so well with those.
No.
You see that the balls didn't rush back towards the balk line.
It was almost like the pack wasn't racked well. That gave you that sort of dead pack feel.
Yeah. Jordan straight back down.
Ooh.
See, he's playing a little quickly now.
Yeah, he's really under
He's
it now.
a quick player anyway, but I think everyone's got their own way of trying to get back into a match. Some people are grind away, some people are trying smash their way back into a match, and you know, I think they're both sort of similar, really similar players.
This frame's going to take some figuring out.
Yeah, but he guarantees going for him. Well, maybe not. Yeah.
I think if you're going to play safe, why not try and play safe off the one at the top somehow?
We already had this pocket covered down here, so
Yeah.
why not?
I'm not sure how he would have been able to do that, but maybe that, you know, because obviously that's the ball that's stopping him from really being able to go game.
Well, yeah, or he's doing it now. So, but either that or he's hit it too hard, so he's just put it back over there. But or the yellow that was near the right middle, just flick off of that, because
Yeah.
your yellow at the bottom right, your bottom right pocket you already had.
Yeah, he developed two balls that already were okay.
That's worked out so good for him.
But you know, as much as it was looked like a bit of a slash there, he obviously tried to cut that in and go into the area that he was going into.
Yeah.
But Ian's got two safe balls, so he's doing it at the right time.
Yeah. It just looks bad because he's played it quickly and he's obviously, you know, and he's missed it by a distance. But
Yeah. Jordan playing the treble.
Just responding to some of the comments that
Very good shot.
Ian, back in Ian. Someone's had £50 on Ian Ali at the start of the match, went 1-0 down in sets and took a loss of £33.
Oh no. His name's Danny Fry. Or Danny.
Great shot from Ian, but it's not the greatest
Oh,
outcome.
Danny boy.
Pack that in.
Can you play the skill shot at the top? If he plays the skill shot at the top, can he then play the yellow plant at the bottom? It may not go, but he's taking the bag if he makes it.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, that's not the worst shot in the world.
He's playing tactically again.
Yeah. I think he was maybe trying to push that red
Yeah.
behind the yellow there. Yeah, that's not the best shot from Jordan. Although, you know, he's tied that area of the table up.
But Ian can just rest on this and leave him only a shot of the two reds at the bottom.
He's going to get his bad yellow out again as well, so...
I'd have been more inclined to leave the yellow over the middle, just nudge it off the cushion.
Yeah, that's
just
the
for
shot
a
I was
ball to
thinking.
get. It's a ball to get his bad ball out, isn't it?
Yeah, I think if that would have gone, we could have seen Jordan screwing up the table, bottom right, into this bottom corner pocket off of the red over the pocket. But, so
It'll be interesting to see if he goes for that this time.
Well, it's the attack. It's the attacking option. He's obviously not, because he's playing the can't. So, or even now, pot it thin, and play it with a bit of topspin and bring the white up this side of the table as well. But you really want to be getting into it ASAP.
This shot now.
Yeah. He's doing it. Yeah, he's in.
This is tricky to judge this way though. He's got it, played
Perfect.
it really well.
Oh, that's harsh. That's harsh. Just need a little bit more pace, if anything.
Yeah.
I think you can generate a bit more pace if you play it from above and clip it, and then the white comes rushing down rather than it's maybe a bit of an easier shot to execute.
Ian can probably go into it from the one off the bottom to the bottom left. Maybe pop the one in the middle first.
Some sloppy rushed play here from Marky Boy. You're probably right. I think when you
That's a great shot. That is a great shot.
It's a great shot. Yeah. Probably would have looked sloppy and rushed if he.
Yeah, I was about to say the same
off.
thing. You know, it's the style they play quickly.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it any more. A missed pot's a missed pot. You take your time over missing it.
Enjoy it. It's more exciting than more exciting than your average style of pool.
Bit of work to do here. Should be okay. Don't snoop yourself behind the red, Ian. He's not.
Just about okay.
He's absolutely fine.
What's the score in this set?
2-0 if he's 1-0,
2-0
so
now.
this is for 2-0.
Well, it'd be 2-0 after
This is for
this.
2-0 in, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Need to get the scoreboard updated then. Yeah, 2-0 in this set. Mr. Chinfall says, what a shot.
It was that was shot of the match for me. It was a great shot.
Yeah, it was really good. Someone had to do something in that
Yeah.
little area. Jordan tried first and didn't come off for him.
You could see that Ian was able to generate a lot more pace into the area than
Yeah.
Jordan was.
Hard shot though, slamming it into the middle pocket. Like
Yeah,
that.
oh
It was
yeah.
a great shot.
Where the other Reds were, if he misses the pot in the middle, he loses the frame, more than likely. So, great shot.
Great break again from Jordan and nothing. Oh, he's got a red. He's got a red. So this is, I say do or die. I mean, he needs his frame. You don't want to be going 3-0 down when you're 2-1 down.
He's just got that one bad yellow, so it's a case of whether he can play on it or needs to move it. It's difficult to tell from here. Probably
Jordan-
can pot it.
He's wasting no time, is he?
Jordan's running around the table. It's as if he's actually got the hump.
He's on it now. He was able to play on it. He's there. It's well played.
I think it's a bit of a nerve mechanism. Not
He's
a
underhit
nerve
this.
mechanism. But you know when you are under it a bit, to quicken up perhaps helps you relax a little bit. And I'm grateful for it. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
So much better to commentate on this. Than
I wish I had a stopwatch on this finish.
Yeah, that's the quickest finish of the match.
It's definitely a break dish in under a minute.
Yeah. Still in the balance, really. 2-1 in this set. I mean, obviously that you're probably trying to. Well, you're trying to win every frame anyway, but you want to keep Ian away from being on the hill as such.
Well, it's the way the breaks have been going, and the way the way you look at it. This is a one breaker serve to Ian, but if Ian comes up dry here, then Jordan's got the momentum in the set.
And then from 2-2, Jordan's got 2 breaks. Oh,
Yeah.
Ian's gone back to the
Oh,
side.
he's ready to
Side
back.
break.
Why have you gone back to the cut break, Ian?
I bet any money now he goes back to the front break now. There's no way you're going to go and play
Quid.
side break again.
Quid.
Yeah, we'll have a quid on this, yeah.
That was probably the best break he's had off the side, mind. I know.
He just doesn't control the white, does he, with a side break?
So I'm saying he's going to cut break again, yeah?
Yeah, I'll have the Front ball break.
Front ball break.
I'll have the one from the back of the pack.
Yeah, stick your
Just
quid
to
in.
get involved.
Not a problem. Right, I'm in.
I'm not.
Sure.
I'll sort you out.
Oh, really? How it goes, is it? Ian just gently putting the rack underneath the table there.
Oh,
that's
dear.
not good when he's gone to the side.
Oh dear, me, John.
Miscue.
No, that was confirmed as a cut break.
It's a bizarre choice, really, the way the
Why
he's
have you
broken
done
this
that,
match.
Ian? He started to break really well.
It was just his last break. He didn't. It was a bad break, and I don't think the pack was set up right. It was a bit of a dead pack. But the two breaks before that were huge. Since he switched, they were huge.
And John missed his first ball.
Careless.
But also his pretty much all of his breaks before that with a cut break weren't very good.
I like this from Ian. He sat there for an extra couple of seconds and just composed himself because he knows this is a big moment in the match.
Yeah,
Yep,
I like
massive.
that. Yeah, good.
You know, when he's at the table, once he gets into the visit, he goes quickly. But he's just composed himself, ready for this.
It's not a great shot.
I think he's got an angle straight away though to just punch this one in and flick one of the two on the way back out. So we're playing this with screw. I think that's come out fine.
Yeah.
Again, he hasn't got it on a string,
No.
but I fancy him to make the clearance. Oh, he's digging in. Can he not just drop it in? He's just dropping in.
He's got a great angle now.
Perfect, yeah, get right over onto the left-hand side of the table. Take the red into the left middle next.
Underhit it.
That
Underhit
no,
it.
I think that was a kick.
It definitely was a kick.
Is he on it?
You could see from the angle that it came off there, it was a kick.
It's a good recovery. Can he find the
This
gap?
is tricky. This is
I
very
don't think
He
this
needs
is.
Can he
to
screw
flick the yellow.
off?
Screw
yeah,
into the yellow.
screw, that's it. Off the cushion into the yellow.
I think he may even be. Yeah.
Doesn't want to flick the red first, and doesn't want to miss the yellow completely.
He's flipped.
Doesn't want to flick
He's
the
in
red
trouble.
first.
Dan's having a very good commentating session, isn't he? He's called some shots here.
Always, mate. I'm always
On the ball.
never missed a shot up here.
Oh,
That's
lovely.
a
Yeah.
great shot.
Didn't even think it went.
Didn't look like that was on, but this is
Now you
this
play
takes
it
some
to the
cueing. No, I'm going corner.
Corner?
I'm going corner.
He is going corner.
Oh,
It's a great shot.
What a shot that was.
Great shot, and he's
That
given
was
a bit of a come on there afterwards as well. He gave it the Henman fist pump.
It's a bad mistake from Jordan. He's now right under it. Needs to win 3 frames on the trot to stay in the tournament.
But he's got 2 breaks.
2 breaks, yeah.
Yeah, great long black under pressure from Ian there.
That's 2 of those he's had in this set alone, isn't it? Or was it? I can't remember if it was back in the last set he made the other one, but it was, yeah, very good.
Jordan, the raging hump.
He has got the massive hump, yeah.
But for me, he plays quickly, but he didn't. He seemed to rush that shot. It's the biggest shot in the frame, and he hasn't hit that break as well as the others.
No, you are right.
I think he wants to get back to the hotel room.
But he's still right in this match.
Yeah, if he he's getting lovely. So that's a much better shot than it looked. Needs to leave himself a good angle so he can get off the cushion. Needs to flip that round. It's a great shot, and he'll probably just knock this in and slam the double in. So
Oh, is he snookered himself on it?
no, he'll slam the double in.
fine.
He's got the umpany. That's incredible.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Is that back-to-back break dishes in less than a minute, I think, from Jordan?
If you don't like watching Paul,
If you don't like watching that, you don't like Paul, do you?
That's me saying I think he rushed the break and it wasn't a good split, and he's made that look absolutely ridiculously
Barely
easy.
had time to finish his sentence. This is what it's all about, though. It's entertaining.
So here we go, big moment now. Big moment, and he's cut breaking again. Is that
breaking
another pound
again.
you owe, Dan?
I'll be lucky to see the first quid.
White.
Oh,
honestly, why is he sticking to that break?
I think maybe another little pointer towards this. The white doesn't. It's not as though the white doesn't go in off when you cut break. It does sometimes. You know. So Jordan straight in and going for yellows then, I guess.
Well, this is 3-all.
Is he just going to screw into the three? The
No,
pack?
he's gonna just-
Oh, they plant. That's fine.
Yeah, but he needs to make sure he's on something afterwards. He should be on this one into the middle. Needs to come out okay. It has.
If that goes to the top, he's happy. But even if it doesn't, he's happy.
It's a pleasure to commentate on. I don't care if they've missed a few balls between them.
That makes it more exciting.
Yeah, it makes it more exciting. He took the wrong ball there. Why didn't he take the yellow that he was closest to by the blue spot?
Yeah, that's what I thought if he was straight on that, you know.
Oh, Jordan, what are you doing?
Oh, hello.
What have you done? Oh, that's incredible.
Great shot. Great
That's
shot.
ridiculous. Don't worry about controlling the white ball. I hope he never controls the white ball again.
So his
I
last
could watch this all day.
two breaks were break dishes in a minute each.
Yeah.
So, and here we go.
Yeah. I hate to say I've called it again, but from 3-1, he's got 2 breaks of his own, and he's only 1 dry break away from. Here we are, 3-all. That'll destroy Ian as well, going into the deciding set.
Yeah.
Seeing him run around the table, thinking,
And
his head's gone now.
And all he's done is break. If he break dishes here, all Ian will have done is
break.
after making that break black and punching the air, one break.
Yeah. I mean,
Incredible.
don't get me wrong, don't change your winning formula, but if you get a chance here, Jordan, make sure you don't need to run around the table. This isn't the loser's stroke anymore. You're in this match. Great
You
break.
can see how he hit that so much more solid. I mean,
Great break.
it's
Nothing
just
down.
Nothing down.
It's just
Oh,
the sod's
Reds
law
are-
of Paul
Reds
that
are
nothing's
lovely.
down.
Look at the Reds.
He can get on his hard ball as well straight away. Just roll the red into the bottom left as we look.
Look at those Reds. Yeah, get onto the bottom left of the corner of the table. Get onto that straight away.
This is a great chance for the match. A great chance.
You'd love to have this chance for it.
Yeah.
They couldn't have come out easier.
No,
No.
he's not. Oh,
No.
There's some good support for Jordan in
I'm
the crowd
right
as well.
behind that. That was no kick.
that is just pressure. That's
That
all it
was-
can be.
Yeah, mate, happens to us all. We all twitch now and again. I've done it too many times. One of those.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's what the fans wanted to see, though, deciding set.
And there's definitely some good support for Jordan in the crowd.
Yeah, really good support, yeah.
I noticed that his doubles partner's just turned up, so
Clint Anderson,
Clint's in the crowd. And
sun pairing.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Get in there, Jordan.
Well,
Two sets all.
Wow.
Ian
Are we going to
Wall
have
Wow.
that deciding
Wow.
that deciding
I-
frame?
Yeah, I did call that earlier. I said it's the time. 3-3, 3-2, 3-3, 4-3. Easy for me to say.
He will be kicking himself.
Whatever happens in the rest of this match, he's had a great chance to win the match. Whatever happens.
Yeah. This is what it's about, though, isn't it? It's about entertainment. Do you really want to see perfect pool all the time? No. This is a really good standard, but a couple of misses chucked in, it makes it brilliant.
And he's back to the front on break, and it's huge again.
Yeah, yeah.
It's, you know,
This could have been him at 3-2, with this chance to win the match. but it wasn't because he cut broke again.
Be interesting to see if he holds it together now.
Yeah.
Thing is though, cut break's not working today. He'll have days where that cut break works brilliantly for him. He wouldn't do it if it didn't. But it's just today, it's just not happening. And he has changed, so the front on break is working brilliantly.
Yeah,
That's the thing that's fine, surprising that he keeps changing back.
He done 4 or 5 cut breaks in a row, and they was all pretty bad.
Yeah.
So why not change it, especially in?
But
the
he did, and they were big. And then he went back.
He went back to it.
Yeah, I know. But why? Is it because you're 3-1 up in a set and you're trying to protect your lead? You're trying to not going off rather than make a ball, and it's just that. So Ian, no slouch himself, has just cleared these in about a minute as well. So this is great stuff.
It's great to watch.
We've had 4 or 5 frames in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
So, what time did this match start?
I didn't even have. I've not.
It wasn't. I mean, it's the 1 o'clock session.
Yeah.
It's
But
half one. It's kicked
It was
off.
about 1:30.
Yeah.
And we're into the deciding set already, and it's 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Ian's an incredibly quick player, but I think Jordan's making Ian look like a slow player.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible. Those last couple of visits were just running around the table. And I'm saying he's rushing shots. It's incredible.
That rack is going to do well to last this match.
Oh, hear that break.
Crunched.
Wow. Well, he's got a bit more work than Ian has.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
but
has.
he's
Not
not great
table
split.
now.
No, the yellows are okay. I think if you take
Yeah.
them in the right order, they're there.
Yeah, everything's got a pocket.
Yeah, you don't need to break anything out. You just need to mind your work. And he's getting onto his ball on the cushion early, I think. Oh, he can't. He didn't have the angle.
He's good up top now.
I don't know if he's taking it in
tricky
the right
now.
order, is he?
No, he's going to hold. Yeah.
Okay.
That's not ideal, though. I think he's
Got
wanted a bit
really
more
key
angle.
as well.
I think he could have been using this yellow to get onto the yellow that was in between this one and the black. Now he's got
Brilliant.
a
How
camera
good's
up
that?
there,
That's
but
brilliant.
Look at that.
That's
the
brilliant.
confidence.
What a shot.
Oh, I know. Look at
What
that.
a shot. Didn't think he had enough angle to play that shot.
No, it's a great shot. Deciding set. Something's clicked, obviously. He started the cue really confidently.
Don't snook it yourself.
Oh, no.
Don't snook it yourself.
He's
Oh,
also
perfect.
now got the perfect angle to run just behind the black and take the black into the right middle, which he really didn't need. So
That's a
this
quality
is,
shot.
this is
Brilliant.
great. This is a
What
great
a-
ball.
Oh,
If we can get a picture of the crowd on the side, everyone's loving this match.
let's be honest though. I mean, that's a bit of a disappointment because that was a minute and a half. So it's a bit of a shame, really.
Yeah.
Slow down.
I think we should let's get the shot clock.
Yeah. As an aspiring player and new pro this year, this is so demoralising to watch.
Shouldn't be though, because they're throwing a few mistakes in there.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
It's just the whole.
There we go. There's the crowd. It's
I suppose it's the natural talent that they've both got that you that can be intimidating.
yeah.
He's not hit them well at all.
No,
So-
it'll be cut breaking next one.
I'll have a pound with you next time that you cut breaks.
Yeah.
Good luck getting the quid off him.
Yeah.
Match of the tournament already.
I don't know.
Entertainment wise,
yeah.
yes.
Because Greg and Max, that's the standard of that match was.
The standard of Greg and Max was
fantastic.
higher,
Yeah.
in my opinion. It was more controlled and
Less mistakes.
less mistakes.
So
Yeah,
there's
but,
been some unbelievable ball in this match, but there's been a few mistakes thrown in, which has just added to everything.
but this one's the most exciting match of the tournament,
Yeah.
definitely.
What's going to happen when the seeds get in the event? This is. We should. This is just a qualifier to get into the seeded event.
It's mad, isn't it? 827 people watching this on a Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Look at these
Great
two
shot.
fudgers. Tippy tappy, boring.
Most safety been played in this whole match.
Yeah.
This frame's got this
Two or
frame's got
three shots.
yeah. This frame's got the potential to last longer than the last 10 frames
Yeah.
combined.
We could have a 4-minute frame here.
Yeah.
Jordan just seeing if it's touching.
I don't like the roll on this.
Yeah, I don't like trusting the... Yeah. Oh, okay, so he's playing the... into it. Flick that, that's lovely. That's exactly as he wanted, I think. Don't think the red squeezes through. Max did lose his next game. Just
He did.
goes to show the standard of... Or the strength and depth, should we say.
Lost 3-1 to Steve Wall.
Yeah. Adam Bassano, Basu, sorry. To be fair, Jordan is a control player. He's just on tilt at the moment. I do understand that. I mean, because I've seen him play quickly before, but I have seen him also playing very controlled. I think some people just have that in them to, it's probably his best way, or felt it was his best chance of getting back into the match and putting a bit of pressure onto Ian.
Yeah.
Well, it was to, and it's worked for him. So you can't.
No prizes of guessing what Ian's going to play here.
Just checking it's not frozen. I think it is frozen. It's just called it. Shouldn't be a problem.
Well, if it is, it's a foul.
Jordan's doing the right thing. Open it up, make Ian, force Ian to do something.
Yes. Jordan's ahead in this battle at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I would rather be yellows.
Yeah.
He's trying to hide behind this red near the middle pocket.
Take that well.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, it is a good shot.
Top of the table from Jordan.
You wouldn't think it's going to give him much of an advantage because it should be a fairly simple out, but you never know. And it's all he could do at this stage.
Is Jordan looking at playing this hard and the yellow off the red into the middle?
What the two, yeah.
The plant off the red into the middle? No?
Just try and get the one on the side rail.
Oh, no,
throw
don't
him
miss
wide.
them all.
Or is it the red?
Oh,
Is it the red?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 shots. That's poor. That's poor. Yeah, such a big margin for error there.
yeah.
Just now Ian can look to take control here. It's a good shot.
Yeah, open the frame up.
Yeah, he may have to take the one at the top of the table now, though.
Yeah, they'll go. I think maybe they're ready into the
middle.
Oh, he's
left
got the one into
middle
the
now.
middle. Yeah, middle. Yeah.
He's okay. So, yeah, no need for that. But
I'm going to have to play the thin cut into the middle again.
some people just have a tendency to try and hit everything hard when they're under pressure. Never like to roll a ball.
Yeah.
Back
I mean,
in perfect position now.
It's
though.
complete contrast in styles in the other match we just mentioned in Greg and Max. So, much.
They
much
float the balls
yeah.
and they just sort of, they've got the white on a string,
It's a good shot. Really good.
Almost flicked the red on the way out,
Yeah,
but
just had to avoid it.
yeah, perfect now, should be. So, frame over now. Ian just 2 easy balls left. on and off the back cushion. 2-1 up. The real number one would smash these. I don't know who they're talking about.
The number one is currently Mark Farnsworth.
Yeah, it's Mark Farnsworth, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I suppose if that's your opinion, then fair enough. He's the most consistent player, so maybe you would... I don't know about smash them, though.
I think they're on about George Tierney.
So,
aren't they?
I do. What?
I don't, I'm not aware.
I don't know who that is. Who's that?
It's that guy that's catching chickens at the minute.
Rocky. Back to the cut break. No. Oh no, sorry. We're talking about Jordan.
But that's
I'll
probably
get
his
carried
worst.
away.
That's his worst break for a while.
Yeah, even though he made a ball, maybe the Reds will go as well.
Yeah.
Apart from a longish first shot, I think these all go. Maybe needs to.
Yeah. Good first ball. Probably needed a bit more on that.
Needs tight control on the cue ball here.
Can he avoid the red above it? No, it's just a safety.
Yeah, is that the right thing to do? Maybe. It's not what he would have done at 3-1 down on the last set, though, would he?
No.
They are on about George Tierney. Who's he? Never heard of him.
Not sure he's on.
T-E-I-R-N-Y.
Tierney. No.
Is he a player on the tour? I've not
I
heard of.
don't. No, I never heard of him. Real number. They must be on about American pool or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Right, so Jordan's in. I think the plan worked, really.
Yeah.
But he's going to have to play
Yeah.
a plant, and the red after unless it's a dead straight plant, it's going to be going into nose.
But if he's going to finish low on the one on the 3, and then sort of push the red into the black and stay on the other one, I think that's his thinking.
Yeah, and it probably will come out all right.
Maybe the black's going to go towards the side rail. Oh, he's underhit that though. He's still okay.
I think it probably will come out.
He could just lose the white here. He could just lose the white up to the left-hand
bottom,
side.
I think. He's playing at the top.
So
that's really well played. If that red,
does the red go?
that black,
Does it go?
Black might have just popped in the way. It goes in
Can
the other
you see
centre, I think.
Jordan's reaction?
For Jordan's reaction, I think it goes in the middle.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
on
he played that with such control. That was a really good shot. So it wasn't as good a break, but he played a really good controlled safety, earned himself a chance, and then made these look easy, and they weren't.
Good play.
Yeah, very good.
Well done.
Here we
It's
go.
got the side in frame written all over it.
Someone said that earlier.
He's from Ireland.
Must have been someone on this
He's
commentary.
a money match. He's a money match player in UK, 30k the other day. I don't know what they're rhyming or something. I don't know what they're doing, but
I don't know if he's a good player from Ireland though. Maybe he wants to look at joining the tour. Maybe I don't know. I've not heard of him, but
yeah.
you know.
how do you not know George Tierney? I don't know. Maybe just the same way I don't know Barack Obama. I've never met him. I don't know. No, I'm not sure. Anyway. George is a keyboarder and loves a big up on face, but massively out of his depth at this level.
He's back to the cut break, so that's £1 you owe me, Luke.
Yeah, let's talk about the real Paul.
Did he get a ball? He didn't.
No.
And these yellows look good.
Yeah, if he can flick that red above the other yellow in this first shot, then absolutely. And it would be if he can roll these through, he'll be back to his break. And he's had a lot of break dishes on the trot. Or the last one wasn't a break finish, but Ian didn't really have anything to do.
Important first plant. Wants
He's
to be on
perfect.
this now, and he is on it now.
Yeah,
so if he can
perfect.
just hold the white exactly where it is, he'll be on the yellow in the left middle,
Yeah.
and then he's just got one positional shot to play on the black, and that's it. And then he's 3-2 up. So close cue ball control in a couple of shots' time, and Jordan can be ahead in the match for the first time since the first set.
Yeah.
is where you need to take your time. Just make sure you're giving yourself the best chance to leave yourself the right angle.
That looks perfect as well.
Yeah,
just roll this through.
Well, I think if the yellow goes into the left middle, he'll just stun this back.
Even better.
And then it's just dot to dot. Make sure you stun it back enough, though.
Oh,
has he got too much angle?
He might have
just
to play
run past it, play it in the bottom left, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think it's what he intended, but...
Ooh, that swept its feet.
I didn't know they had a whole pocket anyway.
don't think, yeah.
But right, this is a 98 out of 100, and he's got it.
This is mental, this game.
Yeah.
He has come from nowhere.
See a couple of fist pumps now from Jordan, giving it back.
Should we review your bet, Luke?
I haven't got a bet on this game.
You're £2 back, £2 down in the com box.
Still going on about this George guy.
Who's George?
I don't know. Isn't the guy that used to run the other No, I don't know. I don't know who he is, but... right then. So, big break from Jordan. So, 3-2 up.
What he'll give for a ball off this break?
Yeah. See if he moves the white, if he keeps the white where it is. Because he's been breaking right over from... He stayed the same. Oh, he's moved it a little bit more central. Great break.
Oh, wow. He's
crunched.
Crunched that massive break.
How have they come out?
Reds.
Yellows.
Reds, yellows. Oh, he's got a little problem with both ways.
It is reds, yeah.
Depends on that red-yellow in the
Yellow
middle.
don't go past
Yellow
the side
doesn't go
cushion,
bottom
does it?
left. Red doesn't go middle left.
But can he take one of the reds near the sort of triangle area off the yellow to open up that pocket?
Yeah. No, he can actually, yeah.
And then that, because the two reds above, at the top of the table, go to the top right.
But then
and
where's
the
his first red coming from?
The long red. Is he on it? The one over the bottom left? He may not be on it.
No, he's not on it.
He's not on it.
If he could maybe bend it. I'm right behind it. He could maybe bend it, but no.
So he's forced to go yellow. So how does he develop the yellow on the left-hand side? Can he use the one at the bottom, the one to the furthest bottom on the right-hand side?
Bottom right-hand side, yeah. Just stun out from the yellow that he's about to play now. Leave it near the blue spot and have the perfect angle. Get into it early. He's her best chance.
I don't think he's doing that. But maybe it doesn't go. No, it definitely doesn't go.
No, it doesn't go. No, what's he doing then? Is he going to just leave a double?
He does like a double.
He does like a double. Not into a corner pocket, though.
Yeah, but he does like a double.
Surely. I think he's going to go into it now.
Yep.
This is effectively match ball.
If it comes out good, it's game over. But he's relying on luck.
Oh, he's missed it.
No, he's not played it well. He's not got into it enough.
I think he's made a mistake, and I don't like judging players like that, but I think he made a mistake not going for that first shot.
First shot, yeah. Well, I think that over on the top left corner, that yellow would have taken a bit of getting on. So I do understand why.
Yeah.
One of those. Bit of magic now.
But of course, if he plays that last shot well, then it was a right choice.
Up to 917 viewers.
Can we get the magic 1,000 mark?
We'll get there, just maybe not.
1,000 viewers for the final frame decider.
Oh, no, Ian's in.
Ian's got a great chance.
Ian's in. Played that sort of too hard, really.
What's he going to play on off this? He might have to.
Can he play off middle? I think he can.
Can he come back far enough? I don't know. He may have to leave himself a tricky pot off this red, unless he plays it off the yellow, of course, as you said. So this red goes past the black to the middle.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got a full pocket, but it obviously goes.
Well, we all wanted the decider.
Ebbs and flows. This will be a decider. I can't see Ian messing up from here.
And if it does go to a decider, it's Ian's break. Which way is he going to break?
Yeah.
I don't know why he's nudged into that, but yeah.
Will he be getting the cut break or the...
Doesn't want to be too far, but that's perfect. Perfect. Decider.
Perfect.
What do you think about the last set if it's 3-3? You need it to be too clear.
Yeah, I thought about this some time ago when I started thinking about formats and stuff.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, I do.
Because
3-3, you've got to...
3-3 and 3-3, it doesn't happen often, so
No.
why not have a match that goes 9-7 in the deciding set and everyone's crowding round?
Or you could do it like, without, back to the darts format. You could go, if it goes 6-6, then you lag for break.
Shows how big the lag is now at the start of the match, doesn't it?
Yeah, you could do that, yeah. Just go, yeah, to play too clear, but if it goes 6-6 or 7-all, something like that, then lag for break. Yeah, I like that idea.
Front break or side break?
Oh, yeah, blimey.
I think he's going to cut break, but he should go front break.
I think he'll go front break. He should go front, he is going front break. Needs a ball, he's got a ball.
He's hit them brilliantly.
He's got a ball, what's come out? How are they
Not a
looking?
good
Not
split.
a great
Not
split.
a good split.
Oh, they're all right.
Yellows are okay.
Reds are okay. They're all right.
Yeah.
They're gettable. He's going to be going for
Got
them.
to go reds, I think.
Reds are better than yellows, yeah.
It's a tricky finish. It's not a really difficult one, but it's a tricky one. But, yeah. A little area just to the left
Pots
of the
this
black.
red into the middle, sort of goes into yellow. It's how that comes out.
He's trying to screw to avoid it, is he? Yeah. If he's on the gap, that red, the top of the three, that goes to the middle, then he can just open everything up in this one. No, he's not on it.
No, I don't know. This is where your pool brain comes into it.
Yeah. I think that's what he was playing on. Because if he finishes on that, then
I
he
think the
opens the
shot
game right up.
is to play the red into the top right hand corner, screw across, stun across, and leave the white
Oh, I see. Yeah.
in line with the green spot, and then you can play the red into the bottom right corner and flick into the yellow.
Yeah.
You just need to control the white, but
He's gone back to try and
He's
get
gone too
perfect
far
again, and
again.
he's gone too far. Yeah. He could play the plant.